I make my grand return, fueled up and ready to ignore the fact that Pokemon Scarlet's a recently played game. Device dispenser. Device dispenser. Put in a certain number of Zonai materials to obtain a specific Zonai device from the dispenser. Once you obtain a device, you will unlock a new special action. Zonai, an unusual material that has mineral that has many purposes. Energy can be extracted from it and refined for the crafting of weapons and armor. I can't switch my cursor around. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so like... Sure. Maybe I should have saved some of that stuff. Maybe I should have done there. Oh, I didn't confirm that. Yeah, just do a bunch of these then. How about? Sure, sounds good to me. Okay, we don't get a 3D model of this.
Yes,
Frost emitter.
this'll do.
A Zonai device that blasts frigid air directly ahead. It can be used to freeze incoming enemies in their tracks. So these are the equivalent of like the wands from Age of Calamity there. Frost emitters. These Zonai devices blast frigid air directly ahead to freeze enemies. Their effects are amplified when used near water. Frost emitters. Hitting an enemy with... I guess I didn't have to read the frost emitters again. Hitting an enemy with ice attacks can cause it to freeze. Frozen enemies cannot move easily and will also take major damage when struck by a large impact such as a time bomb explosion. No, I'll figure it out, man. Okay. Challenges. Challenges are battles that can be attempted independently of the main story. Use them to level up characters, practice moves, collect materials and rupees, and further flesh out the game world and story. So yeah, I can select under here. Appear in constructs. Subterranean panic. Outfitting the workshop. Upgrade Mineru's basic actions. Lane Mineru is hoping to fully outfit her workshop in the depths to continue her research as soon as possible. But unfortunately, the place is filled with shades and dangerous creatures barring her progress. We may want to provide some things to help her protect herself in case she needs it. Sure. There we go.
It seems
Lady
I've
Mineru
grown
mentioned that a
stronger.
few shades ended up attacking her while she was putting the final touches on her workshop. She made it through unscathed thanks to our materials. And better news, she also came up with a new use for her whatever. Okay, then there's this thingamajig here. Enhancing our weapons. Lady Mineru conferred with His Majesty, and the two of them decided that we should employ a blacksmith to enhance and repair everyone's weapons. In light of that, she asked that we gather the materials needed to rebuild the requisite facility. A single blade is all we need, or horde, whatever. A single one. With the materials we supplied, the blacksmith was ready in no time. I didn't know what we needed Zonai and construct parts for, but it all makes sense now. Lady Mineru has built us a smithing construct. Alright. The weapons research base. Enhance weapons with Zonite steel to make them grow more powerful, or sell off any unwanted Zonite steel in exchange for rupees. Okay. Seek to strengthen your weapons. Allow me to assist you. Enhance weapons. I assume that there will be more Blades of Light that I pick up if it works by Age of Calamity, so I probably shouldn't invest into this one, because I might just get one that's just better as is, or has skills or something, or I don't know. I can look into it before the next time I stream this game, how exactly it works. As for weapons, you can raise the level and attack power of a weapon by enhancing it with Zonite Steel. Different weapon types will require different varieties of Zonite Steel. Yeah, it's one-handed Zonite Steel. Or maybe there will just be one of each specific weapon, and then you just put a whole bunch of time into, like, developing each of them. I would prefer a format like that rather than having to farm for weapon drops. Here, 3D printed PLA can be brittle. Are the things printed with it fragile? It depends on how you print them, for one. They can be. PLA is a plant-based plastic that... It has the lowest melting point of a lot of the things that you can 3D print. So, my cousin has even warned me about having them, like, in direct sunlight. And, you know, that it can get a little bit droopy, slightly malleable in direct sunlight. It depends on the type of PLA you get. Like, a lot of Matter 3D PLA that I've gotten, I've printed plant pots out of. And I've had plants in one. I have a jade plant in one that's been in there for like 2-something years. And it has held up just fine. It hasn't warped. It hasn't torn at all. It's pretty great. I have had some, like, little delicate ends of, like, horns of 3D printed dragons snap off before. You can print things with however much infill you want to get, you know, a different amount of structural integrity. Like, this is all PLA here, but, you know, it'll be decently solid there. It's not like you drop it, it's gonna break unless there's, you know, a tiny little piece sticking off. Just imagine, you know, regular plastic kind of stuff, essentially. This one's a bit sturdier. There's more, stuff going on here with the inside of this. Like, this is not... I'm not gonna be breaking this. That's not, That's not happening. But I mean, you control the infill that you want. So you can make something. Take more plastic and be a little bit stronger if you really want. Like, I got my printing software open right now. Let's see here. Let's load up, I don't know, articulated dragons. Let's go for this one here. So, I mean, you do something like this. Give it a moment. Complicated model, so it takes a hot second. I probably should have just put in something simpler. Well, I probably should have done. So these horns I've had break off on a couple dragons before. So I try to be very careful with them at transport. But, you know, that's what you just expect of something plastic there anyway. But, very infill. Yeah, I should have done something a little bit simpler. Is what I should have done. Oh, well. Print instructions now. But yeah, do you think it's solid enough for one of those 3 printable wall mount organizer systems? Probably, yeah. I would think so. But yeah, like the infill is essentially the amount that's solid on the inside. Like I usually do 15% for most of my prints. I have a gyroid infill set, so it does like these squiggly lines to give it like some pretty decent structural integrity. I mean, you can set this to whatever you want. You can set it to 0% and have it be hollow. Like you can set this to say something like 30. 30 is pretty hardcore. 30 is probably a decent bit overkill. Some of these dragons, because the infill is just, you know, a very little thing in a lot of these little pieces, sometimes I just go with like 10% or something like that. Sometimes 12. So here's like 30% infill, what it would look like, for example. So, I mean, you kind of control how strong it's going to be to an extent with that. But yeah, these little pieces where it's not really going to make much of a difference, sometimes I don't bother. Some extremely basic models, sometimes I'll even print hollow. But it's not like they're out here, like, shattering left and right, like, you know, some sites might have you believe. Lots of PLA things around. Here's another PLA thing. This a little game case for Switch games. Blade of Light, Spear of Light, Royal Mace. I guess I could also just look this up right now. Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment. Can you farm weapons? Or is that the right thing to Google? You can farm weapons by replaying missions. Age of Calamity. That's not helpful. Google AI. How to level up fast. Best place to farm weapons. Now DLC. This is all Age of Calamity stuff. Fire farm Zonite Steel. Can you acquire weapon duplicates? Or is there only one? I would like it to just be only one. And then I don't have to worry about like, oh, I made a whole bunch of progress into this one weapon. But now it's gone to waste because I just picked up a better one, you know? You get duplicates of unique weapons, Age of Calamity, 5 years ago. But all weapons can you never get again? This game is too niche. Not only does no one know that this came out, no one's playing it. Comicbook.com, although many of the 28 playable characters, holy crap, in Age of Imprisonment can swap out their weapons. Some have a fixed permanent weapon selected. Did not exactly what I was looking for. Maybe they're... Oh, Age of Imprisonment Chronicle, Entry 2, main difference... Hold on, let's see here. The main difference... Yeah, here's someone making a blog about this game. Like so many things, the weapon system seems to work similar to Age of Calamity. The main difference is that you don't actually collect duplicates of weapons, but Zonite Steel. The steel comes in variants for the main weapons, one-handed, two-handed, spear, but you do share them between characters. So both Zelda and Minoru use the same steel to upgrade their main weapon. This means that you don't need to grind with a character you don't like as much in order to enhance their weapon. That is a great change, actually, compared to Age of Calamity. It's, good for storage bins then, huh? Yeah, I would think so. I'm pretty sure PLA is what my, cousin has storage bins made out of. He has a whole shelf, like, along the side of his desk of all these little 3D printed trays where he keeps all sorts of little parts and things. Like, I mean, I guess I've technically 3D printed some storage before with, like, the mushroom and stuff like this. I haven't gone super hardcore with storage things. Just very basic stuff like Switch game case and stuff like that. Haven't exactly gone too ham. Also, it sounds like my workplace might be interested in commissioning me some 3D printed things, interestingly enough. But yeah, if you don't have to farm for weapons and you just farm for, like, steel that you use to upgrade your unique weapons, that's great. Because there's so many video games that I play where it's like, oh, I could put in the time to upgrade this weapon, But why bother? I'm just gonna get a drop later that's a better version of this weapon. And then my drops that I just invested into this lesser one could have gone into the better one. But if there is just one weapon for each thing, like one Blade of Light, then I feel a lot better about investing into it. Because I've permanently unlocked my Blade of Light to always be at that strength. Instead of being like, oh, I got a better Blade of Light to drop off of an enemy. This one is just trash now. I invested into it for nothing. So if that's a change with this game, that is friggin' fantastic, man. Take Pokemon EXP share is a great thing. Yeah, that's another thing where it's like it doesn't force you to use the ones that you struggle with / maybe don't like. I gotcha. Huh. Okay, well, here's my rupees. Might add up here. Here, let's go 3. Bring it to level 10. Yeah, if that one blog post on comicbook.com is true, that's a great change. This is the projected result, which I cannot be undone once completed. Shall I proceed? Yep. The result exceeded my projections. There we go. I go right up to level 4. Oh, because I already have part of an experience bar. I should probably upgrade Minoru's weapon once, right? Get this to level 2. May as well. I only just beat Brock and Pokemon Yellow, and I missed the EXP share already. Fair enough there. Yeah, I'll use everything I have, I guess. Sure, there we go. But what the heck? 28 characters, apparently. At least according to the one page I was briefly reading. Who the heck are all the characters in this game? That's a weapon one time at the weapons research base. Hey, a few rupees and stuff here. I have to zoom in for this. Ascending off. Minoru +1 bonus heart. Lady Minoru plans to dispatch soldiers across the continent to gather materials for our research. Before we send them off, we'll need to make sure they have adequate provisions for the journey. Sure, here we go.
I can tell
the soldiers happily accepted the provisions and bravely set off on their journey. I only pray they all return safely so that Lady Minoru's research can continue bearing fruit. Another heart. Hopefully that didn't take up the materials I need for, this. Sending a signal. Soldiers from every region of the continent will be coming together soon for a training exercise under King Raru's command. His Majesty will need to issue orders to countless combatants at once. It has tasked me with ensuring we all of the materials we need to light the signal fires. I just heard my dad sneeze from however far away he is. I don't know if my mic picked that up. Raru, upgrade basic actions. Here we go. Am I capture card desynced again? It's hard to tell, man. I don't think it is. Sending signals. His Majesty was able to use the signal fires to send precise commands to his soldiers, who left the training very much improved. As for me, I'm simply glad I was able to help, even just a little. We're gonna get all these journal entries by the freaking Kingpin helper character. Raru, upgrade basic actions. Oh, I was hoping I would unlock an actual new later thing there, but hey. During X attacks, press X once more to perform a follow-up attack. Just regular X attacks, though. It sure looks like. The only viable Pokemon for that gym is Nidoran, so now my Nidoran is 4 levels higher than everyone else on my team. I mean, viable would also be Bulbasaur or Squirtle. But I guess we're not having that conversation. Upgrade basic actions. I need more carrots, dang it. Complete challenges to acquire the necessary materials. This is where I would want me to get the carrot there. Is what I would do. Time limited restricted allies. Do I have 2 unique skills as Zelda, perform 2 sync strikes? Oh my. Yeah, I see how this works now. Oh, you do see a list of completed ones, so there's probably only so many. Play Raru and Zelda to a battle. It clearly wants me to check out one of these here. Here, I'll do one just for the sake of trying out side mission stuff and showing it. Deploying characters. Use the allies menu to select characters for deployment. But for the most part, I'm going to be committing to the story because of my whole game situation. So now Pidgey, Caterpie, or Pikachu are going to kill those rock types. Or the Pokemon that are available before that point. Yeah, it could make it a bit difficult there. Yeah, I have the same things assigned, whatever. Sure, onward. This is probably going to be a shortish thing, right? I like how you go to a different screen for this.
Let's move out.
And then move on. That's kind of neat. The depths beneath Hyrule lies a sprawling subterranean world cloaked in darkness. It boasts its own unique ecology, unlike anything seen on the surface. What? I thought I was deploying, Raru and Zelda. I guess another issue with the icons looking the same. And then I have an X from here? No. No, I thought I unlocked more combos for you. I see now the combo thing on the left there. Oh, yeah, I did unlock a new thing. This. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Combo 4. What? Oh, I was getting stuck by something. I don't know what there. Whoa, come on. Follow up. I was trying to dodge that, man. Dang it. Okay, then do that. So then 1, 2, 3, and then roll on through. Do what I can there. Come on. Follow up. Then roll on through again. Okay, that was a little weird there, where the weak bar, whatever the heck, was still up, but okay, I'm surprised I didn't dodge that. But it didn't do the thing, it didn't damage it anymore. I was trying to dodge that, man. Well, this is gonna suck here. Oh, head for the targeted position. I only have 4 minutes. Oh, but I probably have to defeat you to open the gate anyway, so it's probably fine. Dang it, I friggin'... Okay, my rations are restocked each time. There's probably a way to upgrade how many I hold. Probably, right? Here, just do this. I keep thinking that my audio is slightly delayed. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but it seems like it. So I'm turning my capture card off and on again once more. Peace of mind, if anything. Make them be for sure synced up no matter what. Maybe I should just assign those to X, because then I associate with pressing X to throw up. Gosh dang it. Well. Yeah, I really suck at dodging the Talus's attacks, I think. Dang it. That's too late, isn't it? Dang it. I really gotta get my head in the game here. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time with very hard mode, is the trouble. I would need to level up, I think. Just looking at the time here and knowing I'm gonna have to defeat one more guy. I highly doubt I'm gonna have enough time for this. Smash. 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 Well, come on. Smash. Smash. Bombard. Oh. Okay. Faceplant. Okay, just weak point smash. For one weak point smash in Zelda. Why is that a Raru one? What? I'm so confused. Okay, come on. You're gonna go do that, and that doesn't have a hitbox. Ugh! Damn it! I know that your weapon is more upgrade here. Dang it! I am not going to make it here. This is the wrong button. Oh my god. Battery, sure. I don't know. Dang it! I locked myself into a thing and then I can't quite do this in time. And that doesn't work for that there. I literally do not have enough time. My damage output is not enough on very hard mode that the time limit becomes impossible. Like, there's no way at this current strength. Is the sad part here. You're coming with, right? There's no way. There's not enough time. There simply is not. I don't know what to tell ya. There's gonna be someone to defeat over here as well. Oh my god. Arrive to the targeted position. Oh, maybe that was just the time limit for arriving to the targeted position. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, maybe it is possible. Okay, I did one of these ones before. I can do it again. Well, let there be flames. Oh my gosh, she's all the way back here. Whoa, come on. What happened to the cool battle music? I mean, oh my god. Like, the Talus theme was kind of alrighty, but now this is just generic kind of depth spookiness feeling theme. What happened to Age of Calamity with the super rad battle music? Why have we not gotten any of that really in this game yet? Ow, that hurts my eyes. Okay, come on. The suck. Big spins. What? Okay, I guess that didn't damage me. I'm just gonna keep on doing this, I guess. Now, before some random guy comes up and kills me. Jump on! I pressed the button to jump on. Nothing happened. That's cool. Okay, big spins. Whoa, I somehow flurry rushed that. He's being very weird now. Here, just now do this. Let there be orbs. Here, high five time. Perform 2 sync strikes. Okay, come on. I don't know what the best play is here. Smash. Bombard. Is that a good idea? I don't know what my best DPS here would be out of all the options. I don't know. Mash Bombard. See what happens with that. I'm really glad it isn't this whole mission that's timed. Very glad for that indeed. Smash. Okay. Come on. Do some big spins or something here. Do a little smidge of that. The bow of light. Oh yeah, I guess jump on. Because I assume it'll do more. I can only get like the 1 string. That's it. I'm glad that doesn't damage me. I was trying to flurry rush that. Should be able to take 1 more hit anyway. Whoa, that was a little weird, huh? I'm honestly surprised I didn't break your thing. Here, do the thing. Get a little smidge of damage here. And then I'll get a weak point smash. Just do a little bit of basic string stuff. Yeah, I don't know exactly how long I have, so I'm not going to get too greedy with it, I don't think. Not too greedy. Okay. Something like that. Jump on, please. Big spins. Yeah, I know. I still have a heart, so I think the next attack will put me to a quarter. I think that's typically how it works. Which is why I'm not doing it yet. Gotta conserve all I've got. So if I can still take 1 hit, I won't worry about it. Okay. Draw some symbols. Basically doing cloud cross slash here. Jump on. Jump on. Never mind. Don't jump on. See if I care. High five. High five. High five. High five. Here we go. Another high five to be had. I should be invincible while doing this anyway. I don't know. Just bombard. Sure. More bombard. I don't know if that's the play, but this will probably break your weak point. Probably. Maybe smash. Sure. Smash. 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 Okay. Bonk. And then do like a basic string at least. Sure, just do this. Defeat this ambusher of the depths. So I've probably got it just fine. I'm doing the wrong one, man. Really, man? Whatever. Come on. Put some orbs down. Well, I couldn't take another hit after all, it turns out. And, that attack came out pretty fast. Man. Really? Oh, come on! Well, there it goes already at the beginning of battle. No, just kill me. Let me restart from that last checkpoint because it's right at the beginning of battle, so it's not like there's that much time loss. Can you not restart from last checkpoint? Okay, you can. Thank goodness. You couldn't in Metal Gear Solid 4 while I was playing that at Extra Life, and that kind of drove me up the wall. I need to actually die every time I wanted to restart there. I was so close. Dang it! Yeah, the dodging doesn't quite feel as intuitive as an Age of Calamity, if memory serves here. No time to jump on now. Like, the timing feels weird. It feels like trying to learn parry timing in Bloodborne. Is what it kind of feels like. In the sense that it's like, okay, where in the animation do I hit the button? Is what it feels like with some of this guy's dudes. Some of this guy's moves. Switch, dang it. Jump on. Never mind. Oh my, I did not want to go on that menu. Just kill me. I'm one-shotable now anyway. I don't want to spend the next 10 minutes. This won't be that long, but you know. I don't want to spend the next however long, 5-10 minutes, getting to your end of your health bar, only to eat one hit and then die. Never seen that before. Oh, have you ever seen the water in RCC3 bug out? At my last stream, I placed water along the edge of the sandbox map. And it placed the water, but only outside the park border, so you could just see the texture for the side of the water. Yeah, I have not seen that happen before, I don't think. Or if I have, I would have forgotten. Okay. Come on. Come on. Trying to do some big spins there. Defeat the stupid frogs. I almost got it first try. But nope. Couldn't quite get it. Here. Do some big spins around these guys. Oh, fine. Do the thing then. No, I'm not gonna do it. Let me switch. Let me switch. Jump on now. Then we do some big spins. And I should use my Zonai battery stuff. Well, I should do too. I wonder, can I like... Really? We should do a high five. That's what we should do. I was just thinking, is it one of those Zelda games where you could send a bomb to blow up in the mouth of someone that's giving the suck? Because I am realizing that. Come on, smash. Smash. Let me smash, damn it. Fix it by deleting a swan boats on the opposite side of the park. And that got it all working again. Here we go. Smash, dang it. How many times do I have to press it? Okay. Come on. Now do the thing here. Weak point smash. Orbs. Bubbles. We're bubble blowing babies. Okay. Do that. Guess I'm not jumping on. Too late for that now. No smash. This is Warriors. I suppose so. Come on. Set it on fire, maybe. I assume that my battery's probably restocked between things as well. I already used one during the Talus, so I'm sure that's probably the case. Big spins. Come on. Come on. Jump off. Okay. Here. Do this now. I had a bit of a funny feeling. Here, just do that now. Play it relatively safe-ish. Yeah, go after Minoru. Yes, please. Okay, follow up. Do a smidge of damage here. I wish there was a meter that showed you how much time you had or something like that. Instead of just guessing. But I'm sure they don't want people to take like forever to run over to weak point smash. Oh my god, you can flurry rush that. Wow. That's certainly something. Yeah, I figured you were probably getting ready to charge. This is what it kind of looked like. Man, our enemy's tanky in very hard mode. Another reason why I'm not going to be doing that many of the side missions because they're gonna take forever. But that's at the same time another reason to do side missions because, like, I'm gonna be struggling in the main story otherwise. And I mean, I already am technically. Okay, let's see here. 4. Come on. Just get him. Whatever. High five time.
A wise plan.
Here, do this. Then bombard. Sure, I don't know. Let me smash. Let me smash. Let me smash. Let me smash. Let me bombard. Let me smash. Let me smash. No, to be fair, you, dude, they're definitely not very smashable, I don't think. Okay, what was your favorite retro game? Retro in the case being 6th gen, PS1, N64, Saturn, and older. Has to specifically be on console, I presume, here. I don't know. Have to think about that there. I mean, ow. I decently like Ocarina of Time. Wah. I do like me some Final Fantasy VII, but I don't think that I would be able to play all the way through that without a guide, unlike Ocarina of Time, which I could. PC and handheld is okay. There's always good old Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2. Let's work on Windows 98 or older for PC. Probably Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 or 2 then. Fucking really? I forgot that I was at a quarter. Hara Minoru. I have to do this whole thing over again. I'm never doing another side mission again after this. Screw this. I'll probably do another side mission at some point, but this is my frustration speaking. I won't be doing any more for a while here. Because, my god, at this point, this is going to turn into such a time investment that I may as well have just done a main story mission instead. That's what I may as well have done, right? Yeah, that one's... Those are real good there. Real good video games. Okay. Now you explode. And you chill out for a while there. So it kind of goes twofold. Jump on. Come on. Yep, I have. I actually streamed a little bit of Open RCT2 on the channel, I believe. I have a couple parts of my RCT2 playthrough that are in Open RCT. Open RCT2, to be specific. Okay. So yeah, I've done it on this very channel. Do this. Come on. Jump on, I guess. Break the thing here really quickly. Oh, I was trying to do my one heavy attack. I guess this will just do this immediately. This one will be the case. He spins. Whoa. I've tried the multiplayer. I have not, no. Also, in terms of other potential favorite games from that era, I haven't played it myself. I would like to one day. I've watched playthroughs of it. It looks really silly and fun. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I would consider myself a fan of that game despite the fact that I've never actually played it. One day. Maybe a 24-hour cherry stream or something like that. That would be, it's certainly something. I'm sure it's probably a game that can be beaten within 24 hours. Might make for something fun one day. Alright. Smash. Smash. Bombard. Do that. And in terms of other retro ones there, I do quite like Super Metroid. I quite like Link to the Past. Decently big fans of those games. Smash. Boop. Okay, I hate that they censored it when they ported it to Xbox. Like, how is it less censored than Nintendo, right? Not only ported it, but they made like a remake. Enhanced graphics and everything on the Xbox there. But then they censored it all. So it kind of removes the point. You know? Okay. Oops, I have a bad habit of mashing the button during the animation, so that's kind of what led to that. Well, let's see here. How about some flames? Flames! That worked out pretty well there. Jump on. Okay. I know to use a battery to recharge energy. You're gonna be telling me this for the entire game here? Whenever my stuff is low? Just gotta remember the right menu. That's all I gotta do. My Great Mighty Pooh uncensored, damn it. Such an amazing song. Okay. Well, now I think I'm doing this for safety's sake. Guess I could have done so earlier. I thought just in case something leaves me at a quarter heart. Because I thought this game gave you protection where it's like, if you have more than a quarter heart, you always survive with at least a quarter heart. But I know a half heart doesn't do it. I don't know about 3/4 of a heart. Results to that or not. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm struggling with words here, but you know what I'm trying to say probably. Okay. Ow. At least that doesn't do too much damage. My god. I have no more Healy items. If I don't make it on this attempt, I might just quit out of this battle, honestly. There's a chance I might. Boop. Okay, do a little bit of free damage this way. The health bar is moving so slowly. Like, it moves decently fast with the weak point smash. Everything else is like barely moving here. It'd be nice if you did the suck again so I could throw a bomb. But I don't think you're doing that, are you? I don't think that's happening. Ow. Come on. Come on. Jump on. Come on. Big spins. I just need to not mess up now. Just don't mess up. Kind of clipping through you a little bit there. Come on. High five.
Pleasure, Zelda.
This might be my key to victory. I hear my dad sneezing again. Let me smash. Smash. Smash, I say. It doesn't really buffer my inputs. So I basically have to mash as it's ending. So that my input goes through immediately. As many attacks as I can. Because I assume it's time that I get here, not number of attacks. Probably. Come on. Let me smash. Please tell me this has us win. Good. Excellent. Now I can continue my research in peace. Jeez. Well, that was stressful, wasn't it? Defeated the frogs. So much pain. Man. Subterranean panic victory. Jeebus. Well. There we go. 394 rupees. Wish Xbox wasn't completely fucking incompetent. Imagine Conker's becoming an actual franchise or any games except Halo and Forza. And Game Pass not going up to $30 a month randomly without warning. Yeah. There's a lot of things I hate about all the big players in gaming right now, honestly. Alright, look at this stuff. A side quest rewards. Okay. Look, I got those carrots. I can give Rauru more combos now. Yeah, that's fair. There we go. Jeez. Ugh, so much pain. Alright, I got Raru's stupid carrots he wanted. Like the weird rabbit he is. Acknowledging valor. King Rauru has decided to personally thank all of our soldiers for their service to Hyrule, but such a journey will take quite some time. Then I need to gather materials to help him move just a little bit quicker. I need some carrots, I need frogs. There we go.
Magnificent.
With extra spring in his step, King Rauru was able to thank soldiers all across the continent. The journey clearly inspired him, as he began training harder than ever upon his return. Twofer with that one now, too. Everything's gonna become a twofer thing. What do you want me to do? No! No! No thank you, actually. Raging Sands. Is it gonna be something to do with the Gerudo area, then? We're gonna see Farman Dadendorf?